A 16-year-old boy lies in the middle of a suburban roadway, claiming his own mother intentionally threw him off a moving vehicle.
So I hop on the car, I hop on the side of the car, and she starts speeding all around.
Where did this happen?
It happened on Talbot. We say on 630 Talbot. She pulled out of Talbot, and she pulled all the way down here. And she knew what she was doing. She whipped it real hard, so that I flew off the car.
He insists the violent turn was an intentional act meant to cause him physical harm, but an independent witness steps forward with a detail that changes everything.
Kind of tell me what happened? Did you see what happened? Or?
Yeah, so me and my sister, we're coming down this way. There was a blue van hanging on the side of it.
Okay.
And she's coming from this way. She whipped coming this way. He went flying off and she took off down that way.
Was he on the driver's side or passenger
side?
Passenger side?
But
like
he's
in the back door?
He was outside of the vehicle? Yeah, he was outside of the vehicle.
No doors open? Or
no doors open, nothing
windows?
like that. No windows open, but he was you know how most vehicles have that bar up top?
Yeah, like the rack, luggage rack?
He had his hands on that, and when she whipped, his hand slipped and he just...
Okay.
Was this a targeted attempt on a teenager's life? Or a mother desperately trying to protect her other children from a dangerous domestic situation? On September 12, 2024, officers arrived at a residential street, find her 16-year-old Devante nursing minor injuries on the curb. Instead of revealing a history of severe abuse, Devante explains that the incident began over a simple argument about public transit.
We were arguing. Okay, I went to Cascade Park, right?
Okay.
She told me, as I was on the bus on the way to Cascade Park, that I could not go to Cascade Park.
Okay.
So I told her, I said she was going to have to wait an hour for the next bus until I could get home.
According to the teenager, what started as a simple delay quickly devolved once he stepped inside the front door.
She came and got me. She waited till we got home, and then she just started screaming.
Okay.
And then all of that. I told her, this is something my therapist told me. She said, if we're having an argument, and you can't do it at that moment, go tell your mother to come back. I asked her, can I come back to the conversation, and walk away. I said that to her. I told her that. I said, I cannot do this conversation. Can I please come back? She said no and followed me around the house.
Okay.
And then we was in the house. We were in the house. She started screaming. She said I wouldn't give about her if she died. That's when I got mad.
Okay.
And I just started screaming back.
Devante claims he tried to use conflict resolution advice from his therapist, but the argument rapidly spiraled out of control.
I asked her, can I come back to the conversation, and walk away. I said that to her. I told her that. I said, I cannot do this conversation. Can I please come back? She said no and followed me around the house.
Okay.
But then, no, we was downstairs, and she was like, don't worry about it. After tomorrow, you won't be here tomorrow.
Fearing his mother was preparing to kick him out, Devante followed her outside to demand an answer.
Am I going to be gone? Are you kicking me out? She did not answer. She just hung up.
Okay.
So then I started following her. I was like, are you going to kick me out? That's all I want to know. If you're going to kick me out, say that so I can leave. She didn't want to answer the question. I said, all right, then. So I followed her to the car. She hurried up and locked the door.
When his mother refused to unlock the doors, the teenager made a choice that put his safety directly on the line.
Okay.
So I started banging on the window. I said, just open the door. And then I started banging on the window.
On the passenger side?
On the passenger side window.
Okay.
She started her car up. I said, all right, bet, watch this. And I hopped on the side of the car.
As the vehicle pulled into traffic, Devante dismounted once at a stoplight, only for the vehicle to accelerate again as he stood in the roadway.
Lover's lane light. And I got off the car, banged on the window again.
So you're standing on the ground?
Yeah.
You're banging on the window?
Yeah.
And then?
She didn't want to open the door.
Okay.
And she tried to speed off again. My feet is under her car. And she tried to speed off again. So I hurried up and grabbed on the car because I knew my feet was on the car. And I hurried up and grabbed onto the car so my feet didn't get smushed.
Devante insists he clung to the side panel, purely to avoid being run over, but claims his mother increased her speed.
The other part
It don't feel like nothing broken though.
Okay.
It was I was going 45.
She was
That's very
going
fast.
50? No.
That's too fast.
Yeah, she was going right here.
So you grabbed the side when she went to go take off, then what happened?
And then she pulled out. She turned real quick right here, tried to throw me off the car.
As responding officers evaluate the teenager's physical condition, An unexpected medical refusal exposes a deeper layer of trauma.
This is what's gonna happen.
Relax, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital.
Let me explain
You
it.
have to heal it right now. I'm not
Stop
going to the
talking
hospital.
and listen. Listen.
Devontae.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
Okay, let's take the hospital out of it for the moment, okay?
Officers secure Devontae safely inside a patrol car, while an independent bystander steps forward to clarify how the teenager was positioned on the moving vehicle.
And he's hanging like on the side of it.
Okay.
And she's coming from this way. She whipped coming this way. He went flying off and she took off down that way.
Was he on the driver's side or passenger
Passenger side.
Passenger side?
But
Like
he's
in
like-
the back door? Or
Outside of the vehicle?
Yeah, he was outside of the vehicle.
no doors open? Or
No
anything?
doors open,
No
nothing
window?
like that. No windows
Okay.
open, but like he was like, you know how most vehicles have like that bar up top?
Yeah, like
where
a rack,
yeah.
luggage rack.
He had his hands on that, and when she whipped, his hand slipped. And
With the witness testimony secured, officers locate the mother to ask why she drove off with her son clinging to the vehicle frame. Her response instantly flips the narrative from an aggressive driver to a mother living in constant fear inside her own home.
Okay.
I've let him do whatever he wanted since he got out of psychiatric facility. I have videos, more than an hour worth of a video of him ranting and raving and running through the house, talking to himself.
It reveals that Devontae's behavior had reached a breaking point, threatening her livelihood and terrifying the rest of the family.
Told me he was about to go downstairs and smash my computers that my job just gave me yesterday, and smash every camera in the house. I have 3 other children besides him. He wasn't allowed back in the house originally because they was.
She explains that her sudden departure was not an effort to harm him, but a desperate move to protect her youngest child and remove weapons from the situation.
So today, I said, you know what? He's been going through the house for like an hour and a half. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna take the baby because I don't know what's gonna happen. I removed any weapons in the home. They're in my purse. I removed any weapons.
According to the mother, Devontae aggressively chased her to the car, forcing her to make an immediate escape.
He jumped back on the car. I got down here. Now at this point, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm trying to get him off my car because you're doing the most. Like,
She insists she has reached out to authorities repeatedly without receiving a solution for her home environment.
I've called the police 15, 20, 30 times about all of it. Y'all tell me that it doesn't matter what he does in my house. I can't tell him he can't come because he's my kid.
But despite her explanation, officers explain that using a vehicle to dislodge a passenger creates immediate criminal liability.
But here's the thing. Driving down Arlington, if you called us, or even if you sat in your car until he got there, or you put on the street, the fact that he's on your car, you acknowledge he's on your car, you fly down Arlington and whip it down there, there's witnesses that saw it.
Instead of leaving as a victim seeking assistance, the mother is placed in handcuffs.
All right, go ahead and put your hands on your head for me, okay?
Is it right there?
What am I getting arrested for?
We'll explain it all to you.
I came outside and he literally proceeded to chase me to my car and start banging on the windows to try to get in the car because I would not answer a question.
Okay.
And then I proceeded to drive down the driveway.
Okay.
He hung onto my car.
Okay.
I told him to get off. I screamed like 15 times to get off of my car.
Secured in the back of the cruiser, the mother faces the immediate collapse of her family's stability.
Josiah, because I'm in the back of a cop car. Because of Devontae. I'm really about to lose everything.
Go in there and take it with a grain of salt. Just calm down. We'll figure it out, okay?
I'm literally going to lose my house and my kids.
While explaining his past medical history, Devontae reveals why prescribed treatments failed to resolve the underlying friction at home.
I was taking depression. I was taking depression and anxiety.
Okay.
And some for my DMDD.
Okay.
But it was 3 pills, but they had nothing to do with like mood swings or nothing.
Yeah.
They literally just had stuff to do with like regular.
Sure. Did that seem to help you at the time? Do you know?
No, it didn't help me. I felt
No.
the same. I was still tweaking out.
He explains that a previous 4-month stay at a youth facility only deepened his feelings of emotional distance from his mother.
Like she sent me away for the whole 4 months. Like never tried to get into him, but like she really sent me away, and that hurt my feelings.
Admits his dangerous actions on the car were driven by panic and a desperate need for answers about his future.
It was like I just wanted her to hear that hear me. All she had to do was say yes, and I would have left. I wouldn't even have made it that big of a deal.
What began as a dispute over a missed bus ended with a teenager injured in the street and a mother facing criminal charges. It remains a tragic illustration of how long-standing family breakdown can escalate into an unmanageable crisis in seconds.